Welcome to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So Miami, Ohio's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Wants to throw. It's Gabbert. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Comes out throwing on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now second and 10 from the 46. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a man on the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Northwestern's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gordon. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. Northwestern right back to the line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but Got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
They'll give it to the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. A very positive start to the year.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perry. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. It's a draw. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Gabbert. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd down, going up top. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll do it himself. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. They'll ride Davis here. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And the Redhawks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Redhawks. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Northwestern wants to go quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with a pick.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback gets past the marker. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
looking run. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They'll send out the kicker here. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Perry. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Looking to throw, it's Gabbert. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Redhawks are rolling down the field. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Quick release by the QB. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And this one splits the uprights. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Gordon. Northwestern right back to the line.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Get it out on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Quarterback on the keeper. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 2nd down coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's McDonald. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gives it to the back on the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. Back to pass. It's Gabbert. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And the Redhawks get enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Redhawks are flying down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's McDonald. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Gabbard. They're trying to get to him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Coming after it. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The hand to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Got it behind the line. It's Gordon. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A 1st and 10 for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gordon. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the gun. Got it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Northwestern!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted them. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
happening in college football. We've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 25 over the Astronauts. He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's caught. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to pass. It's Gabbert. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack harder.
This is a 3rd and long. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Gabbert. Fires left. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
They'll throw it on first down. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll fire. Pocket starts to collapse. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. It is perfect. And now they take the lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Gonna run it. It's Porter. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Northwestern right back to the line. They'll try the run. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Turns it on at midfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. Square as he's set to kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. Off play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Gabbert. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your second sack. It's only the third quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Redhawks decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Trying to find his man on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. What a snag by the defense. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you could see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get in my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice pick.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for a man. It's Gabbert. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the 2nd half. But I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Wildcats want to move quickly. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give from the gun. He sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Gabbert. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Red Hawks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. This should be the last play of the quarter. He leaves it with his back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Northwestern wants to go quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. It'll be a draw. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. And the Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Gabbert. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Red Hawks are on the move. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Working to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's McDonald. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Direct snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Redhawks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Northwestern right back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And the 40, there he goes. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He'll work his way down to the 28. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. He wants to throw. He's got his man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. No huddle offense to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying play action. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Gets it out quickly. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got it in the middle. It's McDonald. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, that kicker came inches away from hitting a PB. That thing almost cleared the crossbar. Wow.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Northwestern wants to go quickly. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. And that will go backwards, a negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. On second down, wants to throw it. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
It is hard to continue to get up, get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Rides to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Gotta have it here on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here comes the offense on first down. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.